Okay guys, here we go again. Julie Cube from Queensland, Australia. I'm going to have a plain paint again. I hope you guys will join me and enjoy. So my art room, and the rule is there's no rules, so I'm just going to go for it. Today I'm going to try and use up some. This paint I actually collected off a scraped pour, believe it or not, quite a while ago off a big canvas, and I don't know whether it will actually work or stuff my whole work up, but you know, I'll just try and start off with it. If not, I'll scrape it off, and I have some pre-made up white that I can use. This is all the Mont Studio Acrylics. It's available worldwide. I have links underneath my video. I have a description of the pouring medium and how I add it to my paint. So there you go guys, I think I've got everything there for you. So I'm gonna pour this, which is kind of like a navy. Oh, I've got a gubba coming out there. This was the canvas I've scraped. Yes, I didn't like the pour I did. I was testing a new tool that I've got. I wasn't very happy with it, so yeah, this is like a dark navy colour, and I can see it has got a bit of chunks in it, but you know, mixed media, I won't stress over it for sure. Just go with it. So I want to do some like balloon kisses on there, but just on their own. I'm just trying to find my little scraper to spread my spreader to spread my paint around. So yeah, I've got some chunky bits, look, but just call it mixed media. Don't stress. Well, mind you, I've probably got a few more than is acceptable. So I'll scrape them off afterwards, no worries. Yeah, it's kind of a dark navy. It might be a winner or it might be a sinner, so we'll just see. Just go with it. Yeah, all the info's underneath my there's a little drop down box underneath the video, and that's where I put all the info for my pouring medium recipe and suppliers, and I have links there to beginners videos. So not gonna worry about the edges at this point because I probably will be tilting it a bit. I've got plenty of this. This is just second-hand paint, so as I said, I'll just use it as I see fit. Look, and I forgot to put my apron on, and I've not got paint clothes on, so I end up getting myself in a right mess. But okay, I'm just gonna go with that. Leave it at present. I'm gonna do a few little I just want to do some separate balloon kissing on there, so I'm going to do separate little like little rings on it. So this is the Mont pre-made pouring paints, these particular one, but I am going to mix it up and put some of the studio acrylics in with it too. Okay, a bit of silver in that as well. Kind of looks like a planet at the moment. Yeah, I've had a whole day of pouring today, so I've done several videos, and some turned out, because some turned out and some didn't. I just wanted to try different things today. I said I'd just try and mix it up a bit instead of doing the same old all the time, same styles. I just you know, like my art, like art to be, try new things, try new things. So this is the bronze in the pre-made pouring paints, which are great and easy if you're traveling anywhere to use. They're really easy, you can travel with them, or if you haven't got much room and you're on just a kitchen table or outside in the underneath your veranda or something, they're great because you haven't got to worry about mixing colours or mixing them. They're all pre-made. These ones I did add a little bit of water because I wanted the mix a little bit thinner. So this is just an experimental thing again. I'm just trying it, see how we go. I won't do them all the same. I will add a little bit of blue in some of them. This is just the ultramarine blue. Yep. Coming to the end of it. So it's just doing like little puddle pours. Puddle pores. Those are weird. Okay. Okie dokie. Got some white. I try to use all of my anything, the bottles, the plastic, I just try and reuse it. So I've made up some white paint with the pouring medium of the 70% the PVA clear craft glue, and I added the 30, about, it's approximate because I do not weigh my stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just not one of those artists that do that. I just don't do it. So it's all just by a blob of this and a blob of that. It's a green eye measurement. It's my eye measurement. So there you go. Might grab some nice red, which is the deep red. Try the red. Probably got way too much. Always go overboard. But I'm just playing today in the art room, and you guys just happen to be joining me, so welcome. And don't think it's okay for you to play and give things a go and try new things. I encourage it. It's fun, and it's only paint in the end. If you have to scrape it, it's only paint. So I'm moving everything out of the way because I want to kiss my balloons into the paint, then wipe them off. So I will just have a damp-ish cloth ready to clean my balloon off. Try and keep that handy dandy. Alright, so I'm going to try the balloon two different ways. I'm going to hold the balloon with the belly button part and try just balloon kissing it this way. And then go to another area. Not much happening. Bit of wipe off. Let's keep the momentum going, I suppose. It's not really. I just thought it would look nice on a very dark background, having all those kind of metallic-y colours there. So yeah, it's just a test to see what we can do with this. That one's a nice one. Wow. How funny how some of them you press in and it makes the paint. It's obviously there somewhere. Come on, reveal yourself. So this is obviously very subtle. It's not really in your face or anything, but you know, that's really nice to have something that's subtle at times, and different people, different strokes for different folks. do a roll off. Kind of looks like fireflies on a very black night. I mean, it actually does. I mean, it's very simple, very easy, and it might be just a nice, simple, effective one that you may want to have a go at. And what I'm going to do is grab my, you can either grab a skewer, yeah, probably would be the best bet. Come on out. Grab a skewer, and I'll just use the other end. I'll just trace from one to the other in nice little definitely looks like fireflies on a starry night. So if you've been watching my work, I've been playing with doing the skewer work for quite a long time now, and it's nice to actually embellish your paint this way afterwards, just to add something, a little something to it. Ooh. Very simple, very small amount of paint used. I believe it's effective because it's on such a dark background. Let me know what you think. Would you do it? Have you given it a go, or would you like to show me if you do give it a go on our Australian acrylic pouring page that we now have on Facebook? Let me see. Very simple. Why does that remind me of a wallpaper? Reminds me of a wallpaper. I mean, I could really throw a lot more into that and do a lot more, but you know what? That's very simple, and it's just really effective on such a dark background. Oh my goodness. If you're a beginner, if you're advanced, it looks, you know, I think it looks something a bit more special than I actually took the time doing. So, you know, what do you think? I'll give you a close-up. It was quick, easy, and it really does look, yeah, like a wallpaper. I mean, there you go. It could be a wallpaper. Have it printed and put it on a wallpaper. Really lovely to just have something very simple in your home on the wall. I really like it. I'm going to leave it exactly as it is, and I promise you I'm not going to touch it any further. So I will post some photos at the end. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's absolutely free. I don't ask you guys for anything. Just to join me and watch me and have a good time, relax. And it's bye for now, and thanks again. Until next time.